Hello, welcome to ACE Manager, Planning and Performance Focus. ACE 40, Planning Process for a Property Development Company. In my earlier podcast, ACE 30, on the overview of Planning and Performance Focus, I said, planning process which does not enable performance monitoring is not of much relevance. In one of the subsequent podcasts, we noted that quarterly operating plans help in bringing future and present to the same platform and enable operating plans setting stretch targets from the ground level situation. This helps in unacceptable performance variances coming to surface. We had also noted that MIS links planning with performance monitoring. Let us see if these solutions can be readily applied for a property development company. These organizations are engaged in multiple projects at the same time. While individual projects are managed by respective project managers, CEO of the organization is concerned with the overall results of the organization, which in effect is summation of revenues and costs from all the projects undertaken. Individual project managers try to execute their projects within their timelines. This may extend to 3 or 4 years in some cases. They may not bother much about the quarterly operating results at the same time. While CEOs need to focus on the aspect of operating results since they need to monitor company performance based on their accountability to the shareholders. In companies which are in manufacturing or trading, meaning non-projects business, activities are usually repetitive in nature and are amenable to easier periodical planning and performance monitoring methods. Now let us look at some macro level numbers in a property redevelopment company. Investment in this organization is 2,000 crores, annual turnover is 200 crores, and the profit for the year is 20 crores. Turnover is based on the sale of actual residential flats. Do we conclude that ROI is just 1%? If we were to make quarterly operating plan by including the target of sale of residential flats alone for the next quarter, say 60 crores against 50 crores achieved in the previous quarter, is it adequate? Just monitoring this one target, can the CEO relax? Certainly not. For effective planning in these entities, we need to approach the process a little differently. Let us look at the phases in a property redevelopment company. These organizations undertake redevelopment of old housing societies. On the average, each project could take about 48 months from spotting the opportunity to substantial sale of flats constructed. Different phases in this process are business development, starting with spotting an opportunity for development, negotiations, concluding agreements, and obtaining any approvals required. This may take about 6 months. The next phase, planning and design, during which layouts are finalized and detailed drawings are prepared, could take about 9 months. Then comes the construction phase, which is of a longer duration. It may take up to 30 months or more. Once the plans take shape and brochures about the property are ready, marketing starts booking the flats for sale with estimated date of delivery and start collecting advances. Only after construction is completed in all respects, marketing will be able to register the property in the buyer's name and recognize the sale in the company's books. Since most of the construction activities are sequential in nature, any delay in any of the phases like business development, planning and design, or construction could impact the final sale and closure of the project as well as projected financial results. This calls for phase-wise outcomes to be a part of the planning process, whether directly reflected in financial results or not. Different phases are usually headed by different functional heads. CEO should mandate each function head to prepare a quarterly operating plan to list milestones that can be reached under each project under their respective responsibility and include deliverables in the operating plan with appropriate weightage based on perceived value addition through these milestones. Daily progress reports, DPRs as they call, could include information on these milestones and report actuals for the quarter against the plan to review phase-wise performance for taking necessary corrective actions. Such an operating plan will help CEO achieve performance results in an organized fashion. Thank you for your attention.